Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for watching. Here's another video from us at NGM Daily. Today we're going to talk about why the odds are against Hogwarts Legacy from being a good game. So for those of you who don't know, the game publisher for Hogwarts Legacy is Warner Bros. Games. Specifically, they created a new license or label called Portkey Games, which was created in 2017, dedicated to creating games in the Wizarding world. So let me back up for a second. For those of you who aren't familiar with the games industry, publishers and developers are kind of the two big players when making a game. So Warner Bros. Games or Portkey Games is the publisher, so they're the ones who are like marketing the game, investing in the games. They're going to different developers to build these games essentially. And so Warner Bros. Games, specifically Portkey Games, the last 4 games they all published and invested in were all mobile games. You might have heard of some of them, starting with Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. There was the Niantic one, Wizards Unite, similar to Pokemon Go. Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, Harry Potter Magic Awakened. And finally, brings us to today, where they are publishing Hogwarts Legacy, who was created by the developer Avalanche Software. So Avalanche Software as a developer also has an interesting background here, which is just leading to more reasons on why Hogwarts Legacy is, kind of the odds are stacked against it, right? Like it's not really a well-known publisher, not a well-known developer necessarily. So Avalanche Software started back in 1995, and they developed Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, not bad. That kind of interesting Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero game for the N64. I remember playing that, and I don't know if any of you've played it, but it was okay. Rampage 2, now that one, Rampage 2 was a banger. Maybe I'm conflating that. We're mixing it up with the regular Rampage, but definitely a fun game. Just get to go around and destroy buildings and stuff. And then Tak and the sequels to Tak. So it's kind of this like caveman little kid who's like an action platformer. It was back in 2003 when it seemed like a bunch of people were just continuing to make platform games. I blame the success of, a bunch of platformers in that era. We just coming out of the N64 into the GameCube and PlayStation 2 era, kind of in the early 2000s, right? So coming off of great hits in platforming, makes sense why they would make a platformer. And then in 2005, Avalanche Software was acquired by Disney. This is where they started to make more Disney games, things like Hannah Montana, Spotlight World Tour. They made a Toy Story 3 video game. I think their biggest Disney property that I would argue, or impact they had here, was with Disney Infinity. For those of you who aren't familiar, Disney Infinity was kind of the Toys to Life experiment that Disney created, where you could go out and buy a figure of Mulan or Baymax and then scan it into the game using NFC technology. And so, similar to like how Nintendo's Amiibos work, you're able to scan it and play based off of the toys you had. So, Disney Infinity was pretty cool, and I would say a lot of people were really sad when it got canceled, but ultimately that's what happened to the studio. In 2016, I believe Disney was like, we're done. We don't want to make games anymore with the studio, or in general, I think they shut down their game division. And so Avalanche's last release was in 2017, which was Cars 3 for Disney. So how are they making Hogwarts Legacy today if, the last game they made was in 2017? Well, Warner Brothers obviously went and acquired the studio in 2017, which is why Portkey Games, the publisher, is, working with Avalanche Software again, the developer, to create this game. And it's really incredible that this game is being made at all. It's been 6 years, 2017 to 2023, for Avalanche Studios to go out and create this game, especially something that is just way bigger than anything they've made before. I mean, Disney Infinity was pretty big, I would say, but nothing to the scale or the imagination or the depth so far that we can see from the previews of Hogwarts Legacy. Nothing like that. We haven't really seen them work on something of this level of magnitude, I should say. So obviously everyone's really excited about Hogwarts Legacy. Lots of people are covering it. We're really stoked about it. So tune in next week when we talk about some of the top 5 additions that we think would make Hogwarts Legacy perfect. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, feel free to leave a comment below. See if you think this game's going to be successful, and let us know what other types of videos or things you'd like to see from us.